fucking live. Fuck. So upset right now. It's bullshit. Hello, hello. Just so upset. Fucking lash. Hey there. I'm so sorry, you guys. I had a lash problem. It's like this lash. I'm so sorry, but I'm like, I'm not about to do my last live of the year without lash. That's okay. I'm going to be selling lashes. So this stuff, this is the last time I'll deal with this. I look crazy. How are you, Toby? Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Sorry, lash difficulties, honey, lash difficulties. Oh, let me go back to Zoom. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you see me? Girl, I didn't even have time to put my other earring in. OMG. This is what I get for rushing. I normally don't rush around, but honey, this is what I get. Where's my earring? You guys, I'm so sorry. This is driving me nuts, this lash. This is driving me nuts. That is literally why I'm late. The stupid lash. Thank you, but this lash is, I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, it's not. I'll have to edit this out, honey, because this is like, I'm like, I am not going to do my last one of the year without this lash on. Forget that. How are you guys doing? I'm better, I guess. Thank you. How are you guys doing? Let me grab some. Yes, honey. Putting on the other earring. I'm like, I'm going to have to push through. Hey, is it Baye? How do you say that? Hi there. Morgan, hey. Ooh, I got some newbies on here. Y'all, I'm having lash difficulties, but forget it. Just have to push through, honey. Just push through. It's driving me nuts. You guys, have you had problems like with your lashes like this? That's okay. This is the last time I'll deal with this. I know this topic is a trip. Okay, so let me get it together here. Stop messing with this lash. Let me pull it up so I can share my screen. Okay, yeah. I have to get it open so I can share my screen for you guys, because this is a perspective. That's why I was so tripped out. Obviously what they said, but it's a perspective we don't hear. It's just interesting to hear from the horse's mouth, so to speak. Guys, this is driving me nuts. That's better, honey. That's better. Everybody look good. Thank you. I'm like, you guys, maybe my mom says, oh, black hair makes you look older, but I just like it. Maybe I should retire it, but I like it. I just like it. I don't wear it very often anymore, but I like it. I'm like, well, how am I going to go out? What wig am I going to go out on? And I'm like, okay, you know what? I haven't worn this in months, so this is the one I chose. So you guys, I apologize for being late. I apologize. I'm glad I'm looking halfway decent. Honey, this lash, I'll have to just power through. Hopefully it stays on. Sorry, you guys. This is just annoying. Oh, well. I'll live. It's just annoying. All right. Oh, yeah, the women? Oh, yes. And then they're like, oh, stop harassing us and stuff. But, I mean, I wonder who shared it. I'm gonna have to look at it. We're gonna go over, I have some stuff about it. I have an article about it. We're gonna go through, it's got all the text and everything. You guys, I'm so sorry about this lash. I keep doing this, but it's like, this is terrible. Hey there, Deepak, how are you? Oh, we got some more people joining, I'm glad. Where's Ms. Hurricane? This will be her third week in the row that she's missed. This is driving me nuts, guys. You guys, I'm gonna be ghetto and throw this lash glue on. I cannot go out like this on my last live, so it is what it is. I'll never use this lash glue again. Sorry. Can't do it. I'm like, of all the ones that I have a problem with, is this one. Thank you. But you know how something this bothers you? Oh, let me see if I can. I got my share screen going. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna wait a few. So where is it? Okay, I'm sharing that already. Where is it? I'm opening this one. Oh, thank you. All right, guys. I had to find that article. I'm just gonna wait for a few more people. Okay, let's see if I can get this together now. Okay. All right, let's see, you guys. Sorry, it must be done. It's my last attempt. At least it's better. Oh, well. I'll live. Somewhat better. Hey, guys. Hello, hello. Where is Miss Hurricane? What the heck? Did you see the tag? No, I did. That's why she doesn't have time for us anymore. And is it the same guy? All right, guys, let me start messing with this lash. Okay, so let me get down in this. Okay, that's better. Close. Share screen. Okay. Can you guys see the share screen? Can you guys see the screen I'm sharing? I'm sharing the screens with the group text messages. Can you guys see the screen share? All right, cool. Wait for you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe when you come in. Please, please, please. Lord. Okay. Oh, come on. What's going on? All right, guys. Let's get started. All right. Yeah, we're going to take a look at this. And you know what, you guys? This is not so much ha 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 for me. It's just, like I said, it's just interesting to see the other side of it, because we never see this. We never see this, you know, we never hear any feedback from this side. Now, obviously, this is not reflective of all, you know, white women and how they feel about all white men, but it's just, again, this was like, it was novel, right? It's just like, you just never see this. Okay, private group chat of white women shaming and belittling black men leaks online. So let's say, here we go. Let's take a look. Dinah, black men will go above and beyond to please you because the white woman to them is a dream come true. What do you guys think of that? Is that here it is. So basically they are easy. Wow, if I tell a black boy I want to pee in his mouth, he will let me. No way with a white guy. Black guys have low self-esteem and love us. Okay, so let's stop there. What are our thoughts on that? Can you guys see you guys can see my share screen, right? So you guys, what are your thoughts on that? Because I think there is something legitimate about that, about the low self-esteem, which is why so many of them, I think, feel compelled to. Yeah, and you know what? Some black men, they even were in denial, saying that a black woman did this and that it wasn't actually by them. Can you believe that? Some of them was like, no, 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 I don't believe it. Yeah, it is really interesting because, I mean, again, we don't see this side. I mean, there are a lot of assumptions made, I think, by black women and black men and how, you know, white women see them, and apparently that is not the case. Okay, is it white women leaked a white women in a group chat insulting and belittling black men, and the chat has now leaked. The now viral chat shows white women saying black men will do anything to be with them. Some said that black men are only good for dating, but when it comes time to get married, they'll always go back to white men. That's right. They claim black men will have low self-esteem and will do anything to be with a white woman. And you know what? They can only speak from their experience, right? They are speaking from their experiences with white men. I mean, we can't tell them what their experiences are. And based upon what we see from black men, and you know, in popular culture and around us, it is consistent with what we see. I think they were like college girls. Hold on, let me go back. I don't know. I assume they were college. Let me see what it says. You know what? I don't know. I guess they were women of all ages. They didn't specify. Okay. After the chats went viral, some of the women released an apology saying they are not racist. However, some of the women refused to apologize and said they have the right to say what they think in their private chat. Below are screenshots of the chat and the apology from the women. And this girls only group chat, they were discussing black men, and honestly, the conversation was weird. I only managed to get three screenshots, and this is a person who captured it. You guys, can you see this okay? Can you guys see? Can you guys read these screenshots? Make it a little bit bigger. Is that better, guys? Can you see that? Is that better? Yeah, I'm sure. I think they're I thought maybe college age, 18, 24, 18 to 25. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Okay, good. Let's take a look. Okay, she said she'll F with a black guy, even date for a bit, but never marry. Oh my God, same. I don't see the appeal. Okay, me either. Okay, it says black guys would do anything to be with a white girl. It's kind of pathetic. You don't understand, OMG. Then explain they don't have any special appeal. In fact, I didn't see the rest of that. But you know what? If they don't have any special appeal, why are you messing with them? That's the thing. Here it is. Here it is. It says, sounds like they're puppets. It's not like they are not using us too. It's mutual using. Fair enough, but they're not my type. It's interesting because if they're not your type, if they don't have any appeal, and I'm assuming that the ones that said they have no appeal have never dated black men before. Zara and Kara. I don't see the appeal. Then explain they don't have any appeal. In fact, their ladies good looking. I don't know what that means. Ask a white guy to come over at 3 a.m. and he'll say no. Now ask a black guy to come over and he'll be there in a heartbeat. Ooh. But the thing is, I mean, this is their experience. This is their experience. And you know what? I believe them. That sounds about right from what we see. Absolutely. To be idolized 100%. But ultimately very, about dating black men, let's be honest. Black men in this society are like kind of low man on the totem pole. It's not a prestigious thing. It's not some great benefit to a white woman to marry a black man unless he has a lot of money. I mean, obviously you marry someone for love, that's obviously one thing, but on the whole, the advantage to societal benefits, would be with her marrying a white man. And most of them are not willing to throw that away, for a black man. And you can't blame them. That is hypergamous. That is people who are securing their bag, their position. And that's what a lot of black women don't do. They're willing to throw it all away, honey, for a black man. And white girls are like, nope. And at the end of the day, they look to the future. Yeah, we can date them, we can mess with them, but no, most of us are not going to marry them. Now, do you guys think this is racist though? Do you think there's any racism in these sentiments? That's what I'm curious to know. If I tell a black boy, you see how you call him a boy? If I tell a black boy I want to pee in his mouth, he will let me. No way, what a white guy. White guys have low self-esteem and love us. Damn, I want to pee in his mouth. Woo! But you know what? She's probably right. But you guys, do you think any of this is racist though? I don't either, girl. I don't either. I don't see any point to fetish in them. Right. Yeah. That's part of to the eggplant. But you know what? The fetish to them, and a lot of it fetish. A lot of them are, you know, curious, of course. No, I agree. It's not racist. I mean, people like us having this discussion about Black men right now. Okay, that's not racist. You know, we're having a discussion about our thoughts and our experiences. We constantly do that, and they just did the same thing. You cannot fault them for that. You know, that was their experience. And it was just shocking for a lot of people to just see it like that. It's their preference. And you know what? That's fine. I have no issue with that. My preference is non-Black men, always has been, always will be. And I don't have an issue with someone's preference. You do what you want to do. But because Black men dating outside of our race often comes at the expense of Black women. That's the thing. I mean, you can't just go there. I mean, you have to dog us on the way out. That's what I don't like. I believe it. You know, I was married to a white man before he passed away. I'm a widow, if you guys don't know that. And I agree, Christine, it is not racist if it's true. And it's true from their perspective. That is their experience, right? That's their experience. And you can't speak on anybody else's experience. Oh, here we check it out. This is I remember. It says, guys, don't they smell though? After sex, don't they get sweaty and smell? Oh my God. He said they do, or the smell is horrible. Oh my gosh, you guys. I mean, you talk about being exposed. Woo! That is crazy. But yeah, I mean, I just think that, especially with this whole thing about that guy, that Kevin Samuels, and how that woman was treated, and the just general, it's like Black men relish dogging Black women. It's crazy. And if that woman and who that Kevin Samuels was so cruel to, she needs to date a white man. She needs to change and date white men. You guys check out the video I did on that if you haven't, because and I'll link it below when we're done with this. You have to explore options. You have to at this point, especially if you are a woman who, you know, wants something out of life. You're not willing to settle anymore. Like this woman, you have a certain income, or you want to have a certain income. Chances are you're not going to get that with a Black man. I mean, at least it's the percentages are very low. And I'm not saying that there aren't good Black men out there and all of that. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that it's challenging. And what I realized, you guys, what the information I found, what one of the things I found with these white women saying this about not marrying Black men is, you know, with interracial relationships with the Black man and the white woman, and the white woman has a child by the Black man, like 92% of them are single mothers. You know, they really don't treat them overall any better than they treat us. Most of the white women with children by Black men are baby mamas. It's just that the percentage of, you know, black women with Black man baby mamas and white women with Black men baby mamas are very much lower. But of that percentage, 92, the 9 out of 10 of them, they are baby mamas. They are not married to those Black men. Same thing with the Black women. So ultimately, for the most part, they don't, you know, they don't treat them any better than they treat us in the long run. Mm-mm-mm. Well, I was just in London last fall. I love it there. I love it there. Yeah, absolutely. They're non-Black counterparts. Absolutely. Yeah, and you know what's sad is there's so many Black women who've never even like worn or put on a wedding dress. Just things like that. I'm sorry, there are certain milestones in life that that I think it's important to reach. Here we go. Now this is it. Listen to this. Okay, this is from a Black man. As a Black male with Black friends, only I refuse to deny that everything these girls, white girls, saying is true. It's really crazy how many of these Black men only go after white things because they're, and I quote, more attractive or better than the rest. Yeah, yeah. This is from a Black man. He's saying that what they're saying is 100% true. And that's from his vantage point as well, with him having Black male friends. I mean, hey, the truth is the truth. You can't get mad. Well, you can get mad. And this is my favorite comment. I love it, you guys. Black women, this is not your fight. Tomorrow they will get on Twitter and talk about how white men respect them and have real hair. If they want to be treated like animals, that's their preference. Woo-wee. But I agree that this is not our fight. It's just an interesting topic. And the crazy thing is, though, you guys, as always, there were some Black women, you know, the Black women are the ones who found out who these people were. They found out who these women in the group chat were, Black women. So yes, I'm attracted to non-Black men. Absolutely. See, you and I are the same, Morgan. I grew up in an upper middle class neighborhood as well, in the suburbs of Chicago. And I want to sound like it's, but I grew up in a nice middle class area, 2-parent family, and it makes a difference. If you've only grown up around Black people or ethnic people, you see, like, you know, people of another race, like maybe a white person as, you know, sometimes maybe even the enemy, or someone who's very, very, very foreign to you, or you think that maybe they will reject you because you are so foreign to them, or they'll be prejudiced and stuff like that. Morning, fair enough. Let me see. What did I miss? Yeah. But I agree that this is not our fight. I agree 100%. You know, I'm not going to stand up for those who don't stand up for me. And this is their truth, right? This is their truth. This is their truth. So, okay, here we go. Okay, here it is. Now, this is what tripped me out. This is from a Black guy. He says, Black girls made this group chat just so they could stop Black men from dating beautiful Black women. Try harder next time, LaQuisha. What? You see what I mean? You see what I mean? That is crazy. That's a delusion. Did you see that? There are Black men they're in such deep denial, they refuse to believe it. Absolutely. Absolutely. And nobody is perfect. There are white men who are dogs, and there are, you know, I mean, obviously nobody is perfect. However, you these days you just have the percentages are with you at this point. You have a better opportunity, much better opportunity of having a relationship, a marriage, a nice home, vacations. You have a much better opportunity, many more chances to have that now with a white man than you do with a Black man. So anybody else just, you know, laying low waiting for a Black man, you know, y'all baby, keep on waiting. Don't let your years pass you by when the writing is clearly on the wall. You know, when I look at this, yeah, absolutely. And you know what, you guys, you look at this, Why is you never see a Black man caping for us like that? And this is self-hatred at its finest. Try harder next time, LaQuisha. Wow. I mean, but this is a person, this is a self-hating person. This is a person with a low self-esteem. And this is exactly what they're talking about, right? This is exactly the type of Black guy that they're talking about. No self-respect, inferiority complex. You are exactly what they're talking about, bruh. Okay, so here's another one. This is their response. Okay. Once they were discovered, this group chat was discovered. Some of them were apologetic, others are not so much. So Black guys can openly talk about how we're easy and got no lips and how it's okay to cheat on us and everyone laughs, but we have a private conversation, but gets crucified by a reactionary mob. Off. I said what I said and I ain't sorry one bit. Damn, truth hurts, tough. Funny how Black women are out here trying to come for us. Girl, it's not my fault your self-loathing man lusts after me. Okay? Black man can be the ugliest or the prettiest and he would still drool over me. So mind your business. Ooh, there it is, man. She's checking Black women, but you know what? She's checking Black women who are caping for Black men in terms of coming after them. This is the truth. This is their truth. And she is right about self-loathing Black men. What do you guys think about that? I mean, some of these women broke it down. Did you see the video of the white lady who stood? Did you see the video? No, I didn't see the one where the white woman stood up for her, but I did see the one where there was a white man. His name is, I want to say his name is Kevin. I forgot, but he was really, really good. And he talked about her and high value men and all of that. That was a great video by the Pink Pill. That's because Black women refuse to move on. You got it. When someone says they don't want you and you choose to wait for them, yeah, as you see, Black men chase women, you don't care about them. Now women who wait, that's right. That's right. Or only want them for if they have money. And you know what? Let me tell you something. I am not mad at white women at all. I think we can learn so much from them. I have learned a lot from them. I don't know if you guys know, I'm a tennis player. I grew up playing tennis and I was often the only one. And a lot of my friends, most of my friends are white, to be honest with you. And I learned about taking, someone buying you a beautiful dinner or taking you on a trip and simply saying thank you, and that's it. To a lot of women, Black women don't know how to accept kindness and generosity. They take it as a given, and honey, I take it as a given. They don't apologize. They don't feel that they have to reciprocate. They just kind of say thank you like it's their God-given right, and it is. Yeah, and the whole talk to be there for the Black man thing is ridiculous, and a lot of us are, and a lot of us do. Like I said, it is Black women who went in on these women. It was them who found out who they were, and they were harassing them. Not Black men, not the Black men. They were dogging Black women. And what does that tell you? That is crazy to me, but that explains a lot. And then the brothers calling them LaQuisha, honey. I get along. I agree, and it's sad to say. I also get along with white women better than Black women. You guys, and I'm not trying to rack on anybody who was raised in a single parent home and all of that, because you have great single parents and all that, and you have horrible two-parent homes. But on the whole, two is better than one, right? I think that's part of it. Like a lot of these Black men do not grow up in happy homes, happy, secure homes. And I think that's very much a part of it. Same thing with the women. I think there is a lot of, poverty, obviously, a lot of want, a lot of dysfunction in the Black community and within our homes. And this is like the result of it. Now we are seeing the fruits of all of that. Nope. That's right, baby. Prioritize yourself and marry the best man for the job. And don't let anybody tell you that you're just average and that you're going to die alone. You know, they can tell you, but you don't believe it. Don't you dare believe it. You know, that's cool. As long as you're friends, like it doesn't matter like who your friends are. That's cool. That's an individual thing. That's cool. But I've always gotten along better with white women, you know, and it's just, and I hate to say a lot of times, because, you know, and let me take that back. When I went to Europe, I went with a group of Black women. I mean, some, you know, and that was fun. It was a good time. I can't say it was like a travel group, but you know, sort of day to day in my personal life, it's just easier a lot of ways, you know, in some respects. And I hate to say about the jealousy thing, but in our community, there's a lot of jealousy. Yeah, and you know what? White people, well, first of all, it's natural, first of all, to marry and be with your own. People forget about that. It is natural. That is normal. That is natural. That is, I'm not saying dating someone of another race is not normal, but I'm just saying that is how people are hardwired. And given like the societal standards and then what is prevalent in society, why would you as a white person be especially a white woman, you're up here in the societal strata and then you want to be with someone down here? That doesn't benefit you in any way. Now obviously there's love involved. I mean, you fall in love who you fall in love with. You know, there's money involved. If he's got some money, you know, I'm not mad at her, but it is not to a white woman's benefit to be with a Black man. It really isn't, unless there's something in there for her. It's not, there's no, a lot of times no real benefit to her. Yeah. You guys, what is the deal with Black men? Why do you think this is? Because Black men weren't always like this towards Black women. Why do you think this is? Can you like pinpoint a time? I'm trying to think of when this sort of switched over. And again, you can love whoever you want to love. You can't tell anybody who to like, who to love, and all that. I mean, you're entitled to, you know, to do whatever you want. I don't have a problem with it, but it's just that why can't you be? Yeah, people. That's right. And that's one thing I'm very, very, very thankful to have had a father who always said, honey, if you're gonna get you somebody, you can do bad by yourself. And a lot of Black women just accept doing bad. They accept that that is just their lot in life. They've seen their mother, the grandmother, and they don't even, it never occurs to them that there is something better and that they don't have to live that life. There are options out there. Yeah. But we've always had to assimilate though, right? And I think there's a part of it is the lack of unity in our community. I mean, I live in an area now. There are a lot of like Hispanic people like on that's come over the last like probably 20 years or so, 15 years or so, and they have built businesses. I mean, they have done well from their, you know, started from the bottom, now we're here. But we don't see that a lot in our community. I have no idea. I asked to marry me and we were going to run away to Hawaii. What? Muay Thai 23. You asked me to marry you? What do you mean? And I've been to Hawaii. Hawaii is very nice. How can I say something? Okay. And you guys, you can call me Dee. My name is Dee. I know you said that pretty, but my name is Dee. Yeah, when there was, you know what, that's true. And that was driven by poverty and sort of, I do believe in that sort of systematic racism. But you know what, at the same time, Black people in the throughout history, 40s, 50s, 60s, I mean, 50s, I mean, when we were at our lowest, Black men always were there in support of their families. Social media back then. Okay. They were just waiting for their chance, huh? They would have jumped ship at any point. It was just a question of time. That's it. When did what happen, Tubby? When did what happen? I don't know, I think a lot of it is media driven. I think that because we don't see a lot of us, our beauty on magazines or on television, that has been set as the standard of beauty, if you think about it. And then, you know, white women are, I mean, it's the same for, I mean, we see even less Asians, right? You don't see any, barely do you see an Asian woman, like in magazines or, I mean, it's becoming better now, but Asian women are certainly not a part of any, what is considered the standard of beauty. That's what someone just said. Who is that? It says, this person right here. I asked Pretty and Things to marry me and we're going to run away to Hawaii. I'm like, who is it? Who is this person? Did you see that in the comments? Like, I don't know you. No, I just saw it in the comments. Someone just said that in the comments. Okay. $ Pretty and Things, honey. Hit me up on the Cash App. Show me what you're working with if you're serious. Show me what you're working with. You know, talk is cheap, text is cheap, type is okay. Hey, baby, Cash App me. Thank you. That's true. Don't deny it because everyone here does, babes. What do you mean? Dude, I don't, is this a man or female? When did you hit me up? And my Instagram? Like, I don't. Okay. Cash App, baby. You see the Cash App there. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, we don't see ourselves reflected in the media in terms of we are not the standard of beauty. When you grow up seeing that, you look in the mirror and that's not you. Of course, you know, of course you're going, I mean, it's that much more difficult to see yourself in a, you know, as you have to fight to see yourself, to see your beauty, your real beauty. I remember growing up, you guys. I remember, I don't know how old you guys are, but I remember when I'm like, okay, when I get I can buy my own stuff, you know, I'm like, I'm gonna get some money. Like I always got allowance, but the one thing I got, I remember when the first thing I bought out of my allowance was Breck shampoo. Remember the Breck girl back in the day, white girl with the long flowing hair? I was like, damn, I'm gonna get some of that shampoo. I just wanted that Breck shampoo. And that's what I mean, how we're so influenced. I mean, how can you not be? Yeah, here it is. We talked about our experience, and our experience, Black men are desperate, easy, and have low self-esteem, inferiority complex. He's on Tinder. Right now, swiping right. No Black boy has ever refused me, regardless of time or location. Okay, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Yeah, and that's a shame that, and you're right. It's like, you, in order to get assistance, you cannot be married or have a man in the house. I believe you have to be a single mother. Think about that. Think about that. I think that's the way it is. But you know what? You know why that is? Because the assumption is, if you have a man in the house, you should not need public assistance. A man should be able to take care of his family. That's why that is in place, if you think about it. You know what? I don't think, you know what the crazy thing about it is? I think there are more Black women angry about it than Black men. I mean, obviously there are some. I mean, I didn't go on Twitter looking. I believe, honey, this is not my fight. I'm just, honey, I'm just a spectator. This has nothing to do with me. I'm just a spectator, and I'm just a commentator. And I just wanted to like discuss this with you guys because, like I said, we don't see it from this vantage point, and it's very interesting. And I wonder what the reaction was of a lot of Black men. I wonder if a lot of them were upset. Okay, so let's go down and see. Now, this is one who was apologetic. Oh, listen to her. I got, the old, I got Black friends. Okay, I'm so sorry about the screenshots. Those were just a private conversation about our preference. We are not racist, and we never have been one. We have friends of all colors. I'm sorry. None of those conversation was meant to get out and cause any hurt. We already left the group chat, and this kind of thing would never happen again. Okay. Oh, here's another one. This is the one I was looking for. In light of what happened in the group chat, I just wanted to apologize. We were just having a private conversation. It wasn't our intent to sound racist. To anyone who was hurt, I'm really sorry. You all know me, and you all know I've been an ally to the Black community and all minorities. I took part in many Black Lives Movement protests, and I will always stand against racism. I'm sorry. So you guys, what do you think about that? Do you think apologies were necessary? What do you think? Oh, we've got some people from London here, a couple people from London. I love London, you guys. Obviously, I've never lived there, but I loved it when I visited. You guys, what do you think of the apologies? Did you think they were even necessary? I think they probably felt it was because so many people were offended, primarily Black women, ironically. How do I make this bigger again? There we go. Oh, you guys we got a couple people on here from the UK. That is great. How'd you guys even find this channel? I'm so glad so many people are on this live. This is my last one for the year, so I really appreciate this, guys. Let's look some more of these comments. Okay, here's one who was not apologetic at all. First of all, exposing private conversations and is effing rude. Let's move this down some. And talking to my friends about my thoughts doesn't make me a racist. If you think I'm racist, feel free to block me and stop talking. LOL, black guys are allowed to say white girls are easy and talk about our snow. Ooh, and saying truthful is racist, but saying truthful is racist, get the out of here. I'm not going to apologize for having a private conversation. They say, I don't care what y'all do. Okay. It says, since this bitch loves exposing private shit, how would you like it if I expose your shit? You came for the wrong bitch and you'll regret it. Black guys aren't suddenly gonna stop wanting to. You retarded. But okay, this one is not, honey. She's going for the gusto. She's like, stop trying me. Yeah, that's the last of it. That is crazy. But yeah, you guys, it is what it is. I just, I just thought it was so interesting because we don't ever see that side of it. How do I make this bigger now? I feel like maybe it's the YouTube algorithm. Tell me to watch you. Send me a notification. Plus, I always say, oh, great, 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 great. Have you ever been to America? Have you ever been here before? Have either of you ever been here before? The ones in the UK, my ladies in the UK. What is that? Okay, she said what she said, and I agree. I agree. You got to tell that is your truth. You have every right to speak your truth. I mean, black men don't hesitate to speak what they, what is there. So why not? I mean, that's their life. That's their truth. That is their experience. You can't tell someone what their experience. Oh, you've been to Miami? Okay. Oh, I can't wait until I'm able to travel again. So you guys, you have any other thoughts on this? I will be so happy when this whole virus situation is over, like all of you. Are you guys going to, I'm kind of switching gears a little bit. I mean, obviously feel free to, say whatever you want, but I'm just curious, are you guys going to take the vaccine, the stupid lash. Are you guys going to take the vaccine? I'm just curious. Oh, Miami. Oh, and that apology wasn't genuine. I think, you know how it is, you do something and you just get caught. I think it was a shock. She's like, oh Lord. Yeah, Black Lives Matter. You had to throw that in there, try to get those, mentioning Black Lives Matter to get those brownie points, right? Okay, she said, say it with your chest. That's right. Be honest. You know what you said, and you meant every word you said. Yeah, I'm ready to travel too. You're not, oh, she said, I want to do my research first. Yeah, but they say Pfizer has made one. And I think because this virus mimics other viruses like SARS or what was the other one? Ebola and the flu. I think they possibly were able to come up with a vaccine quicker because of that. You guys know a Black woman, she was the lead developer of that vaccine, right? You guys know as a Black woman that she was the person who basically discovered it. I don't know if discovered is the right word. This lash is gonna look crazy. I'm sorry, you guys, but this is, oh wow. Here's what it is. I'll live. It took them 9 months to make it right. And yet there's no cure for cancer. There's no cure for, the common cold. And then boom, all of a sudden, boom, they pop this out. But then again, they had a lot of motivation. They were very motivated by the powers that be, because it impacted everyone's bottom line, right? People's businesses and their homes and all of that. They were very, very, very motivated. But yeah, I think I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna wait a little bit to see, because you don't know what the side effects are going to be. That's the thing. When you take that stuff and you start dropping dead, then that's what I want to do. I want to wait, and then I want to see how people are reacting. I think it's a comment of, oh, vaccine already exists. Yeah. I think they were able to come up with this sooner, because there was kind of like a base. There was kind of almost like a template in a way that just had to be modified. Yeah. And that's it. I mean, remember a few years ago during the Obama administration, the Ebola thing? Remember when that was a thing? Ebola? But you don't ever hear about that anymore. And then there was SARS. So, I mean, it makes sense that they should be able to create a vaccine for it. It just never should have gotten this far. Because isn't this year crazy? I mean, at the end of 2019, if someone told you 2020 would be this way, would you have believed them? Oh, so you guys already started taking it in the UK. Well, I read that there might be some initial bad reaction to it, but you just have to, like they said, suck it up for 24 hours. But what I want to know is, how could you test it? Like, you have to test it on someone who has COVID, and you give them this. I thought this is going to come that vaccine, and then, well, I mean, what are the controls? Does that mean they can't catch it again? How did you test that? Well, how did you experiment that? You know what I mean? It's like, how did they prove not only that this would work, but it would work in the long term, that you couldn't catch it again? Like, you can catch the flu every year. Yeah. I mean, obviously, you can understand people being hesitant to take it, because, I mean, they did knock it out in 9 months, and, it's new. And I mean, I can understand that. I know I'm not going to take it right away. I know eventually, as soon as I see, some other people, then, I mean, I'm going to wait like 90 days and see, because, honey, 90 days is enough for people start dropping, if that's the situation. I mean, not to sound crude, but I want to see how people react. Oh yeah, that's what I read too. Supposedly, you still have to wear a mask, because you can still catch the COVID even if you haven't. So what's the point of? See, that's the thing about it. It's like the flu, right? You can still catch the flu. So I mean, what does it do? It's like, if you have COVID, it like treats you for it, or does it prevent you from getting it? That's what it should. That's what it should do. It should. All right. Oh, no worries, no worries. No, 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 no. This is what that's the discussion right now. Yeah, JGS, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad so many of you guys joined this time. I'm so happy. But yeah, we were just discussing, like, are you going to take the take the vaccine? Are you going to be vaccinated when this thing is rolled out? And you know what I read? I read that they are going to begin with the frontline workers, the ones that are still working. Obviously, of course, the lower paid workers that have to, be there, and that's a little suspect. Also, you're afraid that's. Oh wow. No, you can't use. You have to see the government compensation, go to court. Yeah. You know what, Tubby? That is so crazy that you said that about getting a flu shot and it made you sick. I had to cancel a live like a couple of weeks ago, and that was the reason. I'd never gotten a flu shot, and I rarely get sick. But they said to get one this year. I'm like, okay, I got it. First of all, I could barely lift my arm. After a couple hours, my arm was so sore I could barely lift it. Like I couldn't even sleep that night. And then I woke up and my lip was swollen. Like I'm like, oh my God. And I've never had a blister, no herpes type stuff in my lip. I know it was a reaction to the flu shot. And I'm like, I will never, ever, ever have one again, ever. Yeah, it's so funny you said that. I had a very bad reaction to my flu shot. Yeah, I know, I know that, but it's like, well, you know what? It's crazy because and it felt like you say they have to give you a bit of the flu, and it felt like I called my mom. I'm like, Mom, do you get the flu from taking a flu shot? And I did my research online. They said, no, you can have some, reactions to it, flu-like symptoms, but you don't, get the full flu. But I had a very bad reaction to it, you guys. I'm sorry about this stupid lash. It looks like my eyes, one eye open and one eye's closed. Oh, wow. I had a very bad reaction. I'm like, I will never do it again. I will never, ever take another flu shot. Right, it's the after flu. Yeah. And it's like most people, and when they give you the flu, it's supposed to like make you immune to it or something like that. I don't know, but I will never do it again. I know this year has been insane. You guys, once all of this is over, let's say this all ends. Let's say we can fantasize the beginning of what do you guys want to do? Once this is over and we can travel freely and all of that stuff, what do you guys want to do? Do you guys have anything you want to do? For me, I want to travel. It'd be nice to dine out and it's mandatory for us to get the job. Okay, it's mandatory where? At your job or where? When you say it's mandatory, where would it be mandatory? And yeah, I can't believe this year. I mean, who would have thought at the end of 2019 this would be our situation? And a man who lost the election but refuses to go. That is the cherry on the icing of the cake of this year. Like that is unheard of. I went to visit. Nice. I want to go to Italy. I haven't been to Italy. I want to go to Dubai. I've been to New York. I want to go back to London. I really like London. I like London much better than Paris. And I want to get some sun, man. I want to go on like a nice cruise or an all-inclusive vacation. Well, I've kind of cruised out. I'm going to do an all-inclusive somewhere. Oh, so once the vaccine is made available, you guys have to take it, huh? At your job. Somebody's going to sue, say it's infringing upon their rights. Jeez. Yeah. Oh, your daughter lives in Hawaii. I loved Hawaii. I loved Hawaii. I just, I'm just looking forward to us getting back to our regular lives. It's like, it's so funny how they say, that saying, you take stuff for granted, you don't know what you have until it's gone. And that has proven to be true, I think. I mean, things you take for granted, just going to the store, going out to dinner, and just like, I'm here in Illinois, it's bad. It's bad. I'm not going out. I only go out when I absolutely have to. When I absolutely have to. A lot of people still aren't taking it as seriously as they should. And that's obviously continues to be problematic. His hair looks. You guys like this hair? Does it look? It's this stupid lash. It's throwing off my look, but oh well. Okay. You guys, I've got 10 more minutes on this, okay? Because I stretched it to like an hour and 30 minutes. So I've got 10 more minutes. It's going to kick me off. Let me get rid of that. So yeah, you guys, I mean, okay. Let me stop share. Okay, so we're stop sharing. Right. My wife and kids. I've never seen that before. I've never seen my wife and kids. It's not mandatory. Oh, okay, okay. The flu shot is mandatory to take. Unless somehow I absolutely positively have to in a situation like that, I will never take one again. I did not have a good reaction to it at all. I mean, it made me sick. My arm was like, I couldn't even lift it. It hurt so bad. And I know that that to some extent is expected, but I'm like, not for a whole almost 2 days. Exactly. Get back to dating and enjoying life. Exactly. And then the swollen lip, I was like, I look. This is what I get for rushing. Oh well. Yeah. Right now, I don't feel comfortable dating at all, which is that's fine. That's fine. And I mean, anyone who is out there dating, any man who's out there dating, to me, it's kind of reckless. Unless you're doing it online, I'm not trying to meet anybody. You got to wear a mask. Like, what's the point? What is the point? Exactly. Exactly. But you know what, you guys, this is a time for us to work on ourselves, right? So when we're ready, we can get back out there and do our things when we're able to go back out there. This is a really good time for us to be working on ourselves. And this is a time for us to reflect about what and who we really want when we are able to date and get back out there. What do we really want? What kind of lives, what kind of men, what do we want? Yeah. I miss it. I miss, that sort of interaction with people. Are you guys doing stuff for the holidays? I mean, we have basically canceled like holidays with our family because we're not taking any chance. My mom is like 78 years old. We're not trying to take any chances on anything. My mom is like, oh no, because it's a big deal here. It is. I mean, it's bad here. That's right. The year of revival. That's right, girl. That is right. And yeah, during this time, it's preparation. Good, new good things. So that's the thing, honey. This is all new things, but we need new good things to come up. Yeah, London is on lockdown. Every place should have been on lockdown. You know what? The problem is they opened everything up for summer. because people are like, oh, my rides and all that. And everybody wants to enjoy their summer. I get that. I wanted to enjoy mine. Now we're suffering the consequences. And this is going to be, but it's been boring. But at the same time, I mean, this is an opportunity to work on new things, start business, and all of that. I'll be launching my website finally before the end of the year. But I mean, for me, I've, you know, maybe like little things, like doing this via Zoom. To you guys, it might be a small thing, but to me, this is big. I've learned things. I've learned how to build my Shopify site. I was going to have it, I was going to outsource it, and I'm outsource it on Fiverr. And I got some, I'm like, you know what? Let me try this myself. I'm going to challenge myself because I saw it on YouTube. I'm like, it's not that hard. Let me try. I mean, hell, I've got time. So let me try, you know, to challenge myself. Other people do it. I can too. I've lost like 25 pounds. So those are the things that we should be working on, and you know, going into ending this year as well as going into next year. Self-improvement. That's right. Time to shine. Always. It's always the time to shine. But now it's like, yeah, it's something. And I don't make New Year's resolutions. Just get it, you know, just go out there and get it, because you know, if nothing else, this has shown us how quickly and easily, you know, something can be taken away. I mean, this is just our everyday lives. Guys, this is gonna look so bad, but whatever. Sorry about this lash, y'all. This is gonna look crazy, but oh well. Yeah, it is, and I have 2 channels. It is, it's work, and you know, coming up with content. But I'm glad I was more consistent this year, particularly with doing the lives every Thursday. I think that's helped a lot. And this is my last one for the year, in case you guys don't know, because next week is Christmas Eve, and then the following week is, I think, New Year's Day. It falls on that Thursday. So I'm going to be back the following week. I think it is January 8th. I'll put an announcement up. But I'll be back that first week in January, you know, obviously outside of a holiday. So I'm taking my little holiday break. Oh yes, look, it's coming out. If you know, I'm releasing the necklace, and I'm going to do a couple other things, because I don't just want to do that, but that is coming. That is definitely coming. And if the worst comes to worst and I only do that, that's fine, because that will be released very, very, very shortly. Very shortly. Because I think it's important. And I know that sounds like kind of, but it does. It is to put that on your neck and say, I'm not wearing it today, but I am a prize. And a lot of women don't understand that. They need to be reminded of it in however small way. Especially these days. It's just so sad the way Black women in particular are being treated. So, you know, you guys, but I always said, you know, in life, you have to be your own cheerleader. That's the important thing. You have to be your own cheerleader, and don't have any negativity around you. That's why, oh, thank you. We got 5 minutes left, Miss Autumn. We got 5 minutes left, because this is gonna, I'm on Zoom. It's gonna kick me off in like 5 minutes. You guys, well, we can try to keep going, see what happens. I'm enjoying this so much. This is so nice. I'm so happy I have so many people joining. But Miss Autumn, girl, you're late. We talked about all kinds of stuff. We discussed that group chat. We went through with looked at those messages and shared our thoughts. We talked about the pandemic and the vaccine. Are you going to take it, Miss Autumn? Are you going to take it when it comes out? Because me, I mean, I hope to take it, but I'm going to wait and see how other people react. You know, I'm going to wait like probably 90 days, and I'm going to see. Oh, thank you. And thank you for being so nice. I appreciate it. My lash is acting crazy, but hey, what are you going to do? London is on lockdown. Wow. It's just crazy. So Miss Autumn, this is my last live for 2020. Next Thursday is New Year's Eve, and I think the following Thursday is New Year's Day. But I will be back, I think, around the January 8th. I think that's what it's going to be, January 8th, around in there, January 7th, that Thursday in January, outside of the holiday. I will be back. I will be back. I'll be back. So let me see how we're doing. And dating out, and I'm so me too, me too. That's what we were like discussing. You have to, you have to. If you're not dating out, I mean, you're gonna get left behind. You're gonna get left in the dust. Let me tune in. Right. Great, great, great. 1-817, whenever that Thursday is, you guys. I'm gonna send reminders, of course. But yeah, you know, I'm excited for the year to come. I hope you guys are all excited. Hang in there, work on yourselves, use this as an opportunity. That's what I've been doing, you know. That's, I mean, what, hopefully that's, I was gonna say, what choice do you have? But you know, you have a choice, right? We all have choices. So that's the choice I choose to make. Yes, yes. That was one of them that I read. In fact, he was saying that, he said Black women started that just to keep them away from our beautiful white women. And he's like, try again, LaQuisha. I was like, what? Yeah, they do. And that's why I will be launching my trophy necklace, because we are prizes and we are trophies, but we may not necessarily be trophies to them. And that's okay. There are other options. That's what Black women need to understand and not be, it's like we accept struggle. That's the thing. We accept struggle. We just accept it as normal. That's what's crazy. We just accept it. It's like some of us don't even know any better. And then a lot of us are mad at others who do. A lot of us are mad because people want other women who want better. Which is utterly ridiculous, ridiculous. And you guys, I don't mean to sit here and like bash all Black men, obviously. You know, there's no one size fit all scenario, but it's enough. It's enough to where, you know, this should be a wake up call. It has to be a wake up call. If you are a woman seeking a better life, a hypergamous woman who wants to marry up, unfortunately, black men, that's not the way to go right now. It's just not. Oh, Black love and being a Black woman. That's right. And that's what a lot of Black women are. They are doormats. And no one appreciates a doormat. They step on them as they walk out the door. And a lot of those women are left bitter and broken. That's why they need to come to this channel to get uplifted by all of us, by chats like this, by hopefully by my videos and by women supporting women, and sort of being on the same page and seeing the light that, you know, you got one life to live and you can't keep beating your head against a brick wall. And I don't want somebody who doesn't want me, and you guys shouldn't want anybody who doesn't want you either. And people hate on the Kardashians or whatever, but hey, that's who wanted them. You don't, you know, with the exception of the one, you don't see, you know, you don't see white men checking for the Kardashians. Oh my God, that's your friend. With a non-Black man. Absolutely. And you know what, Miss Autumn, keep your glow up to yourself, do your thing, and keep it to yourself. I mean, obviously physically, if you're losing weight or gaining weight, whatever you want to do, your hair, your nails, go ahead and do your thing. But beyond that, keep it to yourself. People don't wish you well. It's sad to say, especially women. We were talking about that earlier. It's a lot of times, especially Black women. That's right. Explore your options. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? You know, why wouldn't you at this, especially at this point? And it's not just white men. You've got Asian, you've got Hispanic, you've got all different types of men out there. It's not just limited to white men. Asian, I mean, that's a great option as well. You just have to be open and try. You just have to be open and just throw your hat in the ring and do it. And they're good men, bad men in all races. I'm not saying like, but you know, you aren't going to find some janky ass white men or Asian men, but you, at this point, you have a better chance of getting a good one than you have of getting a good, high quality black man. That's just what it is. Oh yes, I saw that. Girl, I did a video on that just last week. I'm gonna link it in this one. Black Women Sisterhood. You should have been watching that video, but it's on my other channel, the Come Up Straight Up. And this, Pretty and Things, just so you know, this is my beauty channel, and going forward is going to be my beauty and lifestyle channel. But on my Come Up Straight Up channel, I'm not monetized yet. So I'm like, you know what, honey, let me go ahead and put it on this channel one more time in case, let me make a little couple of pennies on here, in case, you know, I get those views. So that's why it's on this. Oh, you still okay? Yeah, but I'm gonna link the video, Black Women Sisterhood. I'm gonna link that video I just did like not less than a week ago on that. So I hope you like it. Comments, please comment. That's right. Yay. Yes, you can be quiet about this. That is a tribute to hard work. And a lot of people want to keep you down. That is amazing. And here I'm talking about my little 25 pounds. Good. You lost over 100 pounds, and that's great. Don't let anybody diminish you. You know, don't let anybody diminish you or your accomplishment. Here become a Lioness E. What's going on? Thank you for joining. What is this? Oh, cool. That's right, honey. Moving in stealth. Yep. Because unfortunately, a lot of people, male and female, well, not so much male, but females, they don't wish you well. That's what you have to understand. A lot of people are not, thank you. A lot of people are just not happy for you. A lot of people are jealous, and that's it. And that's unfortunate, but that's life. And you have to keep your glow up. I mean, obviously, you lose 100 pounds. That's tremendous. Keep going and let them hate. And that's so sad. Like, people should be, that's a great thing. You would think someone would be happy for you. You look great. It's your health is improving. Why wouldn't somebody be happy for you? But people aren't, which is so messed up. So good for you. Congratulations on that. Keep going. Keep going. That's right. And that's it. I mean, time goes by very, very quickly. You guys, this year is almost over. Can you believe this year is over? This year just flew by. It is insane to me that this year is over. It's crazy, but that's life. Time is going by quickly. You can't waste time. You just can't waste time. You got to learn the lessons and keep it pushing. Don't keep making the same mistakes and the same bad choices. And forgive yourself. Okay, you made a bad choice. You learn from it and you move on. Don't stay stuck on, oh, I have to heal and all that crap. No, you don't have to heal. You have to learn. That's what it is. You have to learn. What do you think about dating African men? I've never dated an African man. I don't even know any African men, so I can't speak on that. But I will say this, because the African men are not like African American men. That's a whole different culture, and I think they have a more of an appreciation for Black women than it seems the Black American men do, because it's a different culture. They are raised differently and they see their women differently. So yeah, that can be an avenue to explore, for sure. You want a Black man, it doesn't have to be a Black American man. And there are people all over this world. You've got people of color all over this world. You don't have to be limited. You don't want to put in the work. Nope. Not for us. They don't want to put in work. Nope. Yeah, I hope 2021 is better. Yeah, I don't know any African men. I don't know anyone who's dated an African man, but that's a different culture. It's like dating a European man. The way they see Black women will be different from the way, like I said, an African American person sees it, because it's just culturally different. So yeah, that may be a very good option. And honestly, you guys, from what I heard actually African look down on Black Americans. I mean, Americans in this country, they look down on us. Oh, this lash is driving me nuts, but oh well. I keep saying oh well, but my lash is crazy. See, I don't want to say. Yep. Yeah. Most of those people from the same culture. Exactly. African men typically are with their own kind. I mean, it's a deeply cultural thing. Now, maybe it might be changing and evolving, who knows? But for the most part, it's just like Asians. Typically, Asians marry Asians. That's just what it is. Like if you are a Jewish person, typically you want to marry another Jewish person. If you're Muslim, you want to marry another Muslim. That's typically how it is. Yep, we don't not. I mean, it's sad. Well, our Black children are most of them so poorly educated because they live in depressed areas. So many Black children. Yeah, African men or African people are much. They're very committed to their culture. They don't necessarily feel the need to assimilate the way maybe Black Americans do, or maybe other Blacks in the UK. And you're right, they do take education very seriously, just like other races, just like Asians and people from, Asians from India, because they're Asians as well. In my area, I have so many people like from India. I mean, they have the high paying 6-figure jobs. They come over here for, to work in IT. Yep. So there are options, ladies. There are options. I mean, don't be close to anything. Just do your due diligence, get to know someone, take your time, date a couple of them at a time so you don't get too wrapped up and caught up. But have your standards, and don't compromise your standards. Okay, FEYI, are you African? We like American in the same track. Are you African? I didn't know that. We got a good group. Yay. Miss Hurricane Girl, you missed it. You missed out, girl. But she's with her man, I guess. Have a roster. Exactly. Exactly. Because you better believe they do. All right, you guys, I got 10 more minutes. I'm starving. Haven't eaten anything today. You guys, just changing gears, just as like a kind of health note. Have you guys, I don't know like how your respective ages, but you guys, have you heard about a lot of, I've heard a lot of celebrities, people being diagnosed with like colon cancer. I don't mean to be morbid, but, oh, Miss Johnson, a Nigerian. Cool. Yeah, that's right. There are a lot of options out there. You just don't, I mean, it's not like you have to be with an investment banker or, Bill Gates or somebody like that. There are a lot of high quality men. You just have to be open, you can't limit, you have to expand your horizons and your dating pool. You guys, just before I have to get off of here, I just want to mention just, with regards to like colon screening, because I'm having mine on Monday. So I just wanted to mention, I know I'm kind of switching gears, but you guys make sure you guys take care of your health. I mean, a lot of black people, it seems, are being diagnosed with that. What's his name from Black Panther? Isn't that how he passed away? I mean, I'm not trying to be morbid, but it's important that we take care of our health. I can't even speak. Um, Especially as we move forward, we get out of this pandemic, we want to be straight. We don't want to, have anything lingering or, so it's important, you guys, to take care of your health, go, stand with the doctor. And I know you guys are talking about medicine, but I just wanted to mention that. Take care of yourself, body, mind, and spirit. And the body is very important, because we talk about all this stuff, but without your health, it doesn't matter. You have nothing. So I'm going to have it. She said she's going to have a man for each day of the week. Okay. Where you get your wow. I mean, I know switching gears. So yeah, you guys have to be healthy. You have to be healthy. It's really important, and especially as people of color, oftentimes, we don't like to go to the doctor, and then sometimes it's just by the time something you do, it's just too late. I was so shocked when I actually from that passed away from colon cancer. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm like, you know what? I've never had one. My mom's like, go get one, go get one. So I am Monday. I have mine. They gave you the stuff you have to drink and clean yourself out. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that, you guys, before I sign off. Health is very important. Congrats on losing 100 pounds. Keep going, you guys. We have to, watch our blood pressure, our cholesterol, our diabetes. These are things that, I mean, we cannot sleep on. And within our community, these are really, I mean, these are real issues within the Black community. So it's important to focus on your health, because without health, all of this is meaningless, right? All right, you guys, so I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you so much for joining. I'm sorry about my crazy lash I keep messing with, but oh well. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate your support this year. Be sure to subscribe to both channels. Follow me on both channels. I am going to put that video about Kevin Samuels and the woman he told was average and all that. I'm going to put that under this video once it's uploaded. I'm going to put that for those of you who didn't see it. Hopefully you guys like it. Thumbs it up, please, and share it. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to 2021 and a better year, hopefully, for everyone. Yay! You guys, I'm so proud of myself with the Zoom. I'm so proud of myself. Because if Tubby, I've been like technically challenged a couple of times, but I figured this out. I'm proud of myself. So I can check this off for the year. One of the things I wanted to learn some things before the end of the year. So, and like I said, this may not be a big deal to you, but for me, this is a big deal. And then it worked. I got it to work. So yay. I'm happy. Thank you guys. Oh, thank you so much. I'll be back like the January 7th or January 8th, whatever that Thursday is. Thank you guys so much for your support. I look forward to seeing you guys back next year. Of course, I'm going to upload videos. That's not going to stop. Yeah, same to you guys. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, honey, whatever you celebrate. Be safe and enjoy yourself. And I will see you guys next year. All right. Bye. Now I'm going to end the stream. I just feel like I'm hanging up on people. All right, you guys, I'm ending the stream. Love you guys so much. Thank you so very much for supporting me. I really appreciate it. Come back to me next year, okay? Bye, guys. Bye, guys. You guys are awesome.